Hey, good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday, 7:30. We are live, ready to start the Super Ugly Show. We have a great show for you tonight.
Whoa. Are we ready to start the show?
What's up, bud?
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I guess all right.
Yeah.
Let's start the show.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
He's back.
This is the Super Ugly Show. 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 It's the Super Ugly Show.
It is fucking going down, everyone. You are not gonna want to miss this.
Yeah.
Super Ugly Show. Super Ugly Show.
He's doing
We've been on the brink since it started.
Super Ugly Show.
Tuesdays with the Super Ugly Show.
I encourage my children and my grandchildren
old enough to
listen
watch
to
it?
this. When they're old enough to, whenever.
I'm the glue for this puzzle here.
Super Ugly Show. Super Ugly Show. Super Ugly Show. Super Ugly Show.
I'll live in infamy forever now. My kids will have record of this. My grandkids will have record of this. This will always be there.
Oh, I thought Rocky was the asshole of the show.
I'm
it
the
turns out
asshole.
I'm the fucking asshole. I didn't even want to be the asshole.
I'm a nice guy. That was nice. Oh, it's gonna get ugly.
You're not safe.
Damn it! There you go.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Wait, what?
Just sing this.
I blame you guys.
No, don't blame them.
I'm blaming them.
Someone's calling in, Rich.
Oh, shit.
Just sing this.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. It's Tuesday evening, meaning it's Super Ugly Show time. Rich, going into this one beerless?
Yeah. I don't have a beer.
Me too. Me too, pal. I made a conscious decision, though. You're just cheap, and we're expecting me to have beer, I'm sure.
No, I didn't even check. Why? What's the conscious decision?
I just didn't feel like drinking tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Yeah. Well, you know, crazier things have happened, Rich. Crazier things, believe it or
Like
not.
John showing up tonight?
Like John showing up tonight.
Hola.
Absolutely. John, how you been, pal?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. We love you.
Love you.
Rich, do you have something to say to John?
We hugged that.
Yeah, we...
No, on air.
What?
On air.
No, I'm happy he's here, and I can't wait to catch up.
To
and
get into some stuff.
Yeah.
I feel you, bud.
We hung out a 2 weeks ago.
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
me, you, and
almost
Bri. Me, you, and Bri. Having
Yeah.
a good time.
Yeah.
That was good. It went fast.
It was a good time.
It was fun.
You know, I was in good company, as they say. But, yeah, real quick, let's get this out of the way. If you're listening to us on Vince Russo's The Brand, on Realm Network, or on wherever you listen to podcasts, we do a live stream every Tuesday night starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Super Ugly Show is the name of the channel. So head over there now, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Also, breaking Vince Russo's The Brand news. As of this week, if you are listening to This Is Life on The Brand, that show is also live every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after Super Ugly Show only. Well, not only anymore. On Super Ugly Show on YouTube. And that's right, you heard me correct. This Is Life is officially part of Vince Russo's The Brand as of this week. So starting tonight, whatever you see here tonight, you'll be able to download over on The Brand, or for all you audio people who like to listen at work and whatever, you now have the audio-only version of This Is Life available to you every week, courtesy of Vince Russo, the most wonderful man on the planet, I have to say.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. That's why Rich. I don't know if you've heard, but they've been calling me Rocky Two Shows.
That's what they
Yeah.
call you now?
That's what
Yeah.
they call me now.
Nice.
That's what they call me now. So from now on, Rich, it's either Mr. Tuesday Night,
Well, Mr. Two Shows night.
Rocky Two
The
Shows.
Rocky Two Shows.
Hold on, we're not. I'm like Apollo Creed now
Yeah.
at this point, Rich.
Yeah.
The whole fucking show, the
count-
workhorse of the
The
brand,
Count of Monte Pisco.
the master of disaster. You think you got enough names?
Oh, man.
But yeah. So we're very excited.
Yeah.
So tonight's gonna be the first night that we're doing one for the brand.
That headline is almost as big as the Popeyes chicken fucking
I'm the
headline.
whole team. You'll go nowhere without me.
What's the Popeyes chicken
Everybody,
situation?
everybody making some big deal about some fucking stupid chicken
Oh, it's
sandwich.
the dumbest thing ever. Josh ate one.
Everybody's talking about
Yeah.
it, raving about it. I don't know
While
why.
was he on the treadmill while he was eating that thing?
No.
Oh.
Rich
Yeah.
even brought that up.
I'm
Is
like,
that part of
dude,
your diet?
Yeah, is that part of your diet regimen? What the fuck you eating that chicken
And then
sandwich for?
he wouldn't even fucking stick his dick in between the sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
You can't even fuck the sandwich,
Like,
Josh?
Richie's
What a
like, dude,
bummer.
at least finger it. And he's like, no.
Why not?
Because
He's prude.
Exactly, yeah. Why not? Who wouldn't fuck a chicken sandwich?
Yeah, I did for lunch today. I was fucking. in
Everyone did for lunch today. It's nice and warm. That mayonnaise gives it a real fucking nice lubrication.
Oh yeah.
Just thinking about it, I'm getting a fucking stiffy. What are you kidding me? The best one to fuck because I have a big dick is the original Burger King
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah.
You
Two,
know?
no, you got to buy two.
I like to see my head pop out. You know, John's got to use sliders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even like.
John takes 2 popcorn chickens.
Yeah. No, yeah. Big. That's not even funny.
All right, let's talk about the best thing that happened all week.
Pigs. I fucked the pigs on the blanket. I pulled the hot dog out.
That was in Role Models. Remember, she kept pushing the hot dog out.
Oh, yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
But best thing that happened all week by far, Dave Chappelle's stand-up. You watched it, Rich?
Yeah, it was.
John, did you watch it?
I didn't
yet?
watch it.
Oh my
It
God!
was very.
Where do you-
very
where
good.
did you watch it? On the Fire Stick?
Netflix.
Oh.
Not even very good. This is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece of stand-up comedy. I was applauding him as watching it on my TV.
It was
for the
appropriate.
things he was saying.
It was appropriate for the time.
No, it's not appropriate for the times, and that's the best thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
My favorite, not my favorite. My favorite joke, I'll get to that. But my favorite thing in the opening was, "Who am I?" Duh! Remember that part? You were watching it while you were cutting, weren't you?
Go ahead.
You didn't give
Go
it your full attention. He
did.
starts going, "Duh! You're gonna say something 10 from 15 years ago, and we're gonna ruin your life with it and take you down." He's like, "Who am I? Who am I?" And people start screaming Trump in the crowd. He goes, "No, I'm you." He goes, "You are the worst motherfuckers I've ever had to entertain in my life." Shits on the crowd. I loved it.
He's always funny, man.
Dude, this one
His stand-up's
is
always
beyond.
good.
I had to leave the room when he did the trans joke,
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
and he's like, "Yeah, I'm a Chinese guy in a black guy's body from now on."
Oh, yeah.
And he starts going, "What if I walk around like this? Hello, hello."
It was, and why I say it's appropriate for the times because it's so
needed.
not.
Yeah.
It's needed.
it's-
That's why it's appropriate. It's needed. He's screaming out the F word,
Yeah.
screaming it out in the middle
Which
of the thing.
F word?
From Dave Chappelle's stand-up, this is not, supportive of Super Ugly because we'll get in trouble if we
Just
say
spell
it.
it. Just spell it out.
F
Don't say it.
the FAG. G.
And all this is done in comedic fashion.
Real
Not-
quick. This weekend, Super Ugly Show gets complained again about to the brand.
I know.
Did you see this one? This is another one. How can you be a Jesus guy, Vince, when they mock Jesus and probably I call Jesus stupid or whatever I did because I'm an atheist, so I can believe in whatever I want, just like you can believe in your shit. I can believe in what I want. And if I think Jesus and the whole thing's stupid, then it is to me. That's the way America works.
That's his
Wait,
business.
so like we're not going to heaven because we use, like, say.
Well, it
weird
depends
shit?
on which God you believe in,
But-
John. Because, if you don't believe in Jesus, you're going to hell. Wait, or if you don't believe in Allah, you're going to hell. Wait, oh, no. If you don't believe in Buddha, you're going to hell.
this is a free country.
What about the priests that molest kids? Where they going?
Heaven.
Oh.
Yeah. How did you get up here?
Stop
That Jim
complaining.
Jeffries joke?
Hold on.
Stop complaining to Russo about stupid shit. Why didn't they complain to the...
Because they want to. Because they don't like us, so we shouldn't exist.
You actually wrote something that I don't agree with, and I don't
Go
know
ahead.
if you were serious or not.
What?
On Facebook, it took them 2 days to fix a church, but not the Amazon forest fire. And you said because the Amazon will grow back.
Yeah.
And I don't.
You don't agree with that trees will grow back?
No, honestly, when the rainforest and shit gets burnt like that, it doesn't grow back.
No,
At
actually,
least for a long
No,
time.
actually, it grows back much lusher, greener, and stronger.
No, it takes many years for that to happen.
It's actually like science, Rich. The fire causes the soil to enrich more, which makes all the things grow back better.
John,
Look at the pine barrens out on the LIE.
Yeah, they grow.
Yeah,
and they grew back
10
much
years,
better.
10 years
Yes,
later,
like
and
every tree.
and they're not even full right now.
Like
It's
every
still-
tree.
it's
Yeah, but
still
isn't it
growing
like it's
shit.
like pulling weeds? Like weeds grow back more in like if you pull
yes.
weeds,
Yeah, but
or
listen.
getting your hair cut.
Yes,
It's like
and
your
you're
hair grows
spreading.
back fuller,
And
right?
think of all the seeds you're spreading now too.
Listen, the
wanna
Amazon,
spread my
the
seed all over
Amazon
his face.
is
I know
the
you do.
lungs of our world.
Oh, fucking shut up, Leo.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. What are we all going to suffocate, Rich?
No.
Is that what's going to happen?
No, but the world, the Amazon is
Rich,
responsible
we've
for
had this
our clean
discussion.
oxygen.
We've had this discussion. And
I don't
you've-
agree with you.
No,
That's
no,
all
not
I'm
about
saying.
this. About the earth. About the earth. When
what
you
about
break an arm, what does your body do?
Heal.
Heal.
Okay.
So when the earth gets fucked up, all these typhoons or whatever it does, natural disaster shit, that's the earth healing itself, going, you fucked me up a little bit. I got to do this shit to heal myself, but I'm going to come back stronger.
I don't believe that at all.
Well,
but-
why wouldn't you?
Because that's stupid. You're
It's
saying that
stupid.
it-
Hold on. So
that
you're
the
basing
Earth-
your opinion on everything the left says is stupid, except this one thing about the Earth. This one you agree with them on.
yeah.
I
And I'm
Wait-
not saying this is a left or right thing, but you look at the left side and go, that side is filled with
the-
nothing but
No,
morons.
the guy that's in charge in Brazil wants apologies to accept aid to put out this fucking
I don't give
fire.
a fuck what he wants.
Everybody, it's just stupid. Put out the fucking fire already. The Amazon, it's important.
Of course it's
to the-
important.
to
I'm not
the
saying
world.
it's not important. I'm saying it'll be back, though. It'll be back.
Put the fucking thing out. Don't
Yeah,
fuck
sure,
apologies.
Whatever. Again, this doesn't affect me in any way. I don't care. I don't care if it burns to the fucking ground.
I mean,
because
I
it will grow back. And are a lot of animals dying? That part's shitty.
I know
all
what-
the animals
yeah.
losing their homes and all the animals dying. You know what? If you want to make a fight about something, fight about that. Fight about the animals and shit in the rainforest that are losing all their shit and dying. That I'll fucking sit here and fight with you for. The burning and it's our lungs. Eat a dick with it's our lungs bullshit.
But put out the fucking fire. You know, another thing that to talk about.
Well, let's go back to Chappelle quick.
Okay.
Because not only was this thing politically incorrect, he purposely poked at people, but he poked at every single group there is.
I love the breakdown of the LGBT.
The LGBTQ.
It was so.
That's part of the trans
It
bit.
was so brilliant on
perfect.
how it was broken down and how he connected all of them and how their relationship would be in the car. Like
Yep.
it was fucking
And
brilliant.
you know how brilliant it is? This is how you know how fucking brilliant this is. They haven't said shit yet today because they don't know how to fight this one yet.
Yeah.
They don't know how to be mad about this one yet because he's not only is he right, but
it's fun.
he's now poking you so much that you have to go, okay, we get it. It's comedy. It's jokes.
He's-
now back off.
It's fun.
You know what I'm saying? Like-
you think he honestly
wasn't
cares
malicious.
if they go at him?
No,
They don't give a shit.
And this is I read this today. Someone wrote Dave Chappelle's trying to be relevant again.
Dude, the guy was always relevant.
First of all,
never
greatest-
not
that
relevant.
That was Michael Jackson's accuser said that.
That's what it was. You're right. Wade
Yes.
Robson. Wade Robson said
Yes.
this. Now, first of all, talk about someone trying to be relevant again. How about a 4-hour documentary on Michael Jackson fucked you and stared at your butthole?
Yeah.
Let's start there, you fucking creep. Second of all, greatest sketch comedy show of all time. It's not even debatable. It's not even debatable. Greatest sketch comedy. If you look at the body of work of Chappelle's show and put it against the body of work of anything else, nothing. is touching Chappelle.
No.
It is perfection
By
as
a
far
long
as sketch
shot.
comedy
It's not
goes.
even-
It's SNL, and if anyone wants to sit here and defend SNL, eat a dick. Talk about maybe 5 or 6 good seasons out of almost 50 years. Fuck off with SNL. So then The man disappears on
Yeah.
his own
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
for 10 years.
It's called crazy.
And then Netflix calls and goes, we will give you, what, 80, 70 million dollars they gave him, or some crazy number, $50 million, or whatever the fucking, it was tens of millions of dollars. Please do stand up for us, Dave. That's how irrelevant he is. Where the fuck are you, Wade Robson? It's not 1999 and you're not dancing around with Timberlake and Britney anymore, so what are you doing? Other than accusing a dead man.
Yeah.
Nobody's staring at your butthole
Fuck
anymore.
that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Dude, there was so much wrong about this thing in the eyes of society
was so
today,
right.
where I'm telling you, I was looking at Jess going, yes, I'm so glad he's saying this. It made me so happy to hear this guy say the shit. He was screaming the F word. He fucking Juicy Smollett.
Oh my god, that was a brilliant bit. That was brilliant. Yo,
The
talk
whole
ab-
thing.
Talk about Chappelle's show. Did you hear about Paul Mooney raping Richard Pryor Jr.? Did you hear about this?
What?
Yes, Paul Mooney is.
Paul
is
Mooney
being
wrote for
accused-
Richard Pryor, was best friends
Yes,
with Richard
yes,
Pryor.
and Richard Pryor Jr. is accusing him of being
Now-
Paul Mooney
Did
raping
you even
him.
know there was a Richard Pryor
Yes,
Jr.?
I did, and here's why I know. Because he got booed off the fucking stage at the Apollo, and I
Who?
bet you Richard Pryor Jr.
Okay.
He's a awful. He tries to be his dad too. Like, he even tries to talk and do the cadence, like that.
Yeah.
You ever think something is? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How Richard Pryor does that? He does that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, this little cocksucker who can't make it, even on his father's name, the greatest stand-up comedian, arguable
the
of all
godfather
time,
of-
and you still can't make it. That's how bad you suck. Was going to Paul and going, please help me, Paul, please. And Paul was like, dude, you suck. No. And now this kid is probably making up some shit about Paul Mooney.
Well, it's one of the bodyguards saying that Richard Pryor actually wanted a $1 million hit out for Paul Mooney's head or some shit before he
He worked
died.
with Paul Mooney forever.
I know, but it was towards the end. I don't know. This is what I read, so it's all over right now. It's all over the place.
I ain't buying it. Is the Skype open?
What about whatever happened? Did you hear about obviously Eddie Murphy doing Saturday Night Live again?
Doing Saturday Night Live. I'm glad we're going there. Perfect segue. Good fucking
Yeah.
good job,
I
Johnny.
had
Look
a-
at you.
I had a couple of months rest.
Look at you. Yeah, he's December hosting, first time back in 35 years, other than that stupid, literally an introduction he did for somebody else on the anniversary special they did. Eddie Murphy hasn't done anything around Saturday Night Live. Now, I know I was just dogging Saturday Night Live, but Eddie Murphy is one of the 6 seasons that were good. Eddie Murphy, we haven't seen him really do comedy in a long motherfucking time. He's got Coming to America 2 coming out, which, if you watch this show, everyone knows how I feel about comedy sequels. I have zero faith in this movie.
Yeah.
Zero faith
So
in it.
that opens doors. That if it's good, then at least you're.
Well,
you're
didn't they
surprised.
just say which record's in it now?
Everybody's in it, and every new black actor today is in it also.
Who's the guy that almost died in the car accident?
Tracy Morgan?
Yeah,
Tracy
that
Morgan.
motherfucker's funny.
Everybody's in it though. He's also got the Dolomite movie coming out, which the trailer for that looked really good. And I'm hearing rumors of Netflix throwing crazy money at him to do stand-up. And on that Seinfeld car driving show,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
he talked about it, and it seemed like he's doing it. Like, it seemed like Eddie Murphy's going to start going out there and working some material
You
and
think
do a
he-
fucking stand-up
You think
special.
he has it in him?
I don't know, because he hasn't done it in over 30 years.
Yeah.
He hasn't done stand-up.
I don't think you lose
But
that, man.
I don't think so either. Stand-up's like a muscle. Like, once you start working it, it's going to come right back. And when you're Eddie Murphy,
Yeah.
you were the best there is. You were talking Pryor, Chappelle,
Yeah.
Murphy, Carlin.
Dice had it.
Here's the thing, and I want to say yes, you know how much I love Dice. He can't go on. He's not. He had a quick run. He had a quick run. It was fast. And
Yeah. Plus it's the you know what killed him? The fucking bit. The nursery rhymes.
Yeah, but
Everybody
in a
expected
way,
that
it
from
killed
him.
him in the way he did it because that you're still irrelevant to talk.
Yeah.
You're still relevant.
But
You know
that's
what
why
I mean?
everybody wants to hear from him.
the shit he's doing today is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, the work he's doing today is phenomenal.
What does he have? A show still?
No, his stand-up. I saw him not too long ago. You saw him,
Yeah,
right?
I seen
Yeah.
him like before. I think before you guys did.
And
right?
he's killing it. He's killing it still. So, it's also, I don't know if I brought this up last week. Kevin Hart's new stand-up.
Dude, that dude's great.
Did you
That
watch
guy's
it?
fucking
No.
great, dude.
Dude,
Is it good?
You know me, I've never gave Kevin Hart a chance when it came to stand-up.
Don't tell me you really.
Fucking
he's
tears,
fucking
bro.
Really?
Tears. He has this one bit where he hides guns all over the house.
Yeah.
And then he goes, well, of course, when he was like, I was home alone for like 3 hours. So, when you have guns all over the house, you start playing out scenarios. Yeah. And he starts going through these scenarios, dude. But the fucking joke, the build up, the lead up to everything.
It's good.
I was crying laughing, Richie.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Where is this?
Netflix again.
Wow.
Netflix is just a monster when it comes to stand up.
You like him as an actor, like in movies? I think he's fucking
to.
funny.
I'm starting to.
Like when he's with like people feed off, like him and The Rock. I'm not a big fan of The Rock. I never really was.
They have good
Him and
chemistry.
But they're
Rock are
like you
awesome
could
together.
tell, like they go. It's fucking funny.
Him and Will Ferrell and
Yeah, that fucking movie was
Yeah.
fucking great.
I actually like Jumanji.
That was good. They all
I liked it.
I didn't expect to like it.
I watched him on what is that? Wild and Out.
Okay.
It was like clips I watched.
You
And
lost me there.
he was fucking. No, I don't watch that
You
show.
lost me on the Wild
But he
and
was
Out.
fucking funny. He's funny, man.
But yeah, no, Kevin Hart's new stand-up's great. The Dave Chappelle, I literally had to leave the room on the one joke. I was laughing so hard, I had to walk out of the room. That fucking the Chinese joke.
It was fun.
It fucking killed me.
Yeah, but it's
it
right.
Fucking
And
killed me.
It was brilliantly done, and he put it together perfect, and to make people understand. Not everything is just so fucking serious, and he did it perfect.
Yeah, and shut the fuck up, take a joke.
What are they gonna do? You're still gonna watch him. You still fucking love the guy. They're not gonna what are they gonna do with him?
He brings up
Bash him? You don't give a fuck.
No, yeah, but he doesn't, and that's the thing. He doesn't.
He did it on purpose. Everything that's
They
of
tried to
course
ruin
he
him.
did.
He was in a loony bin for 10 years. They
Yeah.
tried to ruin him.
Was
when
he in a
took off.
loony bin or he just fucking run away? Because
he just went away, and they made up a bunch of shit about him.
Yeah,
that he was
because
smoking crack.
he wanted a regular life for a little while.
He just wanted to get out of the spotlight and
Yeah.
have people stop screaming, "I'm Rick James, bitch!" in front of his face when he's walking around with his kids.
Well,
Can
that's
you
it.
blame the guy?
That was like legit shit.
Yeah. So, but what was the other thing I was just thinking of from the Chappelle thing, real quick? I just had another one in my fucking head. It was with the trans. We were talking about the Chinese, and then there was something else. Fuck. I lost it. Whatever. Let's move on from the Chappelle thing because I'm going to talk about it with Jess too.
Let me bring up something that you enjoy. The PS5. Tell me that doesn't look like a Neo Geo from the 90s.
It's the developer kit.
Is it like this big?
It's like some
No,
weird
yes,
freaking
but
boomerang.
dude, that's a developer kit.
What is that?
That's what they just send to the developers so they can start making games for it. That's not the system.
Well, no, PS5 was extremely upset or something that.
Yeah, because they
that-
leaked the developer kit design. It has nothing to do with what it's actually going to look like.
No.
No, it's a developer kit.
People were on fucking making YouTube videos about PS5 so upset about it being leaked.
Oh, they have nothing to do with their lives. They'll just bash anything.
Yeah. Rich, can I send you something real fast?
Good.
You're also going to need to throw up the fucking Pete Davidson graphic because we got another fucking Pete Davidson. This guy's the absolute fucking worst fucking human being. But you know what?
Pete, the comedian?
Yeah, but you know what? What he does here, he's trying to win us over, Rich. He's trying to win us over. And sent. It should pop up in a second or two. But
What was that?
that's my thing.
Oh.
Pete Davidson's out of college. He's doing stand-up. And people have their phones out. And he loses his
Is this the
fucking-
Ariana Grande guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, he turns on his own like you have never seen before, Richie.
What do you
and
mean, turns
watch.
on his own?
Watch.
This is now?
Because the people he's yelling at are him. These are college-age kids. He's only 25. And we know what Pete Davidson is like. What do you think we have a fucking segment called fucking Pete Davidson? The kid sucks. But watch what he does here now to these kids because they can't go to a fucking show without jamming a camera in his face and, having the cameras out. Now, when you're at a stand-up comedy show, of all things, for one, they don't want you recording their material at all. It might be unfinished. Okay? Unless it's on TV, it could be unfinished when it comes to stand-up comedy.
Did you?
So having their material leak out there unfinished is like having half a painting done, me walking up to somebody, you did the painting, and I go, is this painting good or no?
Did you ever go to a show when they took your phones and they give
No,
you?
no.
I
they give you
did,
those
like
bags.
a couple. Yeah.
Booze.
I'm trying to think. Maybe Chris Rock.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but and then
Chris Rock.
what the hell was I just saying before? Oh, and then they just don't want you showing their shit out because people are, when you go to a comedy show, you want to hear it for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to walk in and hear a bit you've heard
These
already.
fucking phones are like they're like
So am I playing
the
this?
downfall.
Yeah,
of,
1 second. Go ahead.
These phones are the downfall of humanity, man.
And my whole point of my little
Seriously.
rant just now was at a comedy show of all things. This isn't a rock concert. This isn't a fucking sports event. A stand-up comedy show, they want your full attention.
Yeah.
And you should give them your full attention. They're up there with only a mic in their hand and nothing else. There's no fucking band with them. It's them and a fucking microphone. Give them the common courtesy. For one, you paid a ticket for, so I don't know why you're wasting your time. But give that fucking performer the common courtesy of fucking not jamming a phone in the air and showing them, I'm not paying attention to you, I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
Stay
dick
in the
move.
moment.
Yeah.
Stay in the fucking moment.
And that's all, especially comics, because they're so visual as far as I could see every single person in this crowd. You're not jumping up and down. You're sitting still or you're laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when something distracting happens, it
Yeah.
fucks with them. It
Have
throws them
respect.
off. Yeah. So let's go to Pete now.
Now this video, I only need to be on here, right? This little thing.
Yeah, well, that's someone. This is filmed, ironically, off someone's phone on a screen on the stage.
Okay.
Film everything, but not enjoy the show for fucking an hour, then like, I don't gotta be here. I can just give them their money back, because I don't give a fuck. So like, whenever somebody else comes to your fucking town and wants to perform and is exhausted and flies all the way to the middle of fucking nowhere to do jokes for you little privileged little assholes,
Pause this real quick.
don't fucking ruin the show for...
First of all, he says the middle of nowhere. He's in Orlando. All right, let's not act like you're in fucking you know.
Where's he from? Staten Island or some shit?
Yeah, he's from Staten Island. So like, relax with your middle of nowhere trying to shit on their city. They have Disney and Universal. I think they're doing all right, fuckhead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For people who actually because I don't give a fuck. So like, whenever somebody else comes to your fucking town and wants to perform and is exhausted and flies all the way to the middle of fucking nowhere to do jokes for you little privileged little assholes, don't fucking ruin the show for people who actually want to be here. That's the problem. No, don't do it. It's because like half of you did it. That's what's fucked up about our generation. They're like, yeah. It's like, wait, you were the one filming, moron. That's why we're embarrassing. That's why the world is going to end in
Pause it
25
real quick.
years. Because you're all fucking retarded.
Now, where he's going with this, I'm liking. You see what I'm saying, Rich?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
now he's turning on. Yeah. Now again, this is his own.
Yeah, this is his age group. These
And-
are his people.
And it's not that he's turning on him. He's saying what all of us have been saying. And Pete Davidson hangs out with older people.
Right.
So there in his ear going, Pete, you're wrong. Shut up. You're a stupid kid. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
And now he's getting that, and he's learning from it. You know, obviously,
Who is he surrounding himself around?
Right
why,
now,
why are you
he's-
saying that?
because he is. Right now, he's with all the SNL people, of course, which are all much older than him. And then he religiously hangs out with that comic John Mulaney.
Okay.
All right, you know who he is?
No.
You ever see the Nick Kroll show? Oh, Too Much Tuna. You ever see that?
No.
Yeah.
He's a veteran though.
Not a veteran, but he's respected in the comedy world. I think he's
How young is he? How old is he?
He's 25.
That's young, dude.
Yeah, it's young. I agree. But he's now around the SNL cast. And again, they're telling him, no, Pete, you're an idiot kid. You don't know. Shut up. Shut up. You didn't even go to college. Like his life was, I went to high school, started doing stand-up comedy, went on SNL, and very fast.
Yeah. So now you think this is rubbing off on him?
I think the good influences are rubbing off on him, and he's starting to grow up a little bit and realize the world isn't fucking what he thought it was and what he thought it should be. I bet you right now he's not this. He wouldn't be, rah-rah next to fucking Hillary right now.
Yeah.
The way he's talking about these kids.
The world is going to end in 25 years because you're all fucking retarded. Yeah, I meant it that way. Idiots. You should fucking grow up, okay? It says no phones, says a thing on there. It's just like, you're just supposed to just behave. I have to have my fucking boy patrol you guys like you're 5 years old? That's fucking embarrassing. You should grow up. Where's the next generation? We're going, like, don't you want adults to respect us? Don't you want your parents to, like, be proud of you? You know how fucking embarrassing it is to be our age and walk out and know everybody thinks you're a fucking idiot?
Yo, he is not getting any favorite points.
He
on
don't
this.
care.
No, they're silent.
This is
you can
bad.
hear
He don't
pin
care.
drop.
He's already thrown off already. Like he wants to give their money back.
Yeah, at this point,
He
he
don't
doesn't
give a
even want
fuck.
to do the show. He doesn't want to do
He's
the
probably
show.
had enough of this shit, man. The guy's
Wow.
listen. Really think about it.
He's getting it from all angles, though, because he has us. Think about it. We're not the only ones who noticed this about Pete Davidson. Trust me.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson takes it from every fucking side. Go ahead, John.
No, just think, dude. Just think about it. He's 25 years old. When he started doing this thing, he was fucking young. Like, just think how much you grew up since you were young, and he's all around all this
Yeah,
shit.
he's got Lorne Michaels in his ear.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, he's got fucking.
He's gonna make a million
Colin Jost
mistakes
his
in
ear.
fucking life with that shit.
Yeah.
Being young, he's fucking. Dude, that's at this point. He's fucking
Yeah,
annoying.
but this,
He don't give
this,
a fuck.
this crowd is the only people that like him.
Dude, he sits at the
And,
Comedy
dude,
Cellar table. We've talked about the Comedy Cellar table. The Comedy Cellar table is a fucking pack of vicious hyenas. If you walk in with a fucking T-shirt that's a little off, you're getting made fun of for 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
Like, it is a vicious circle that he's a part of. In that stand-up world, the circle he's a part of is a vicious circle.
Yeah.
This guy's a microscope on him constantly. Everything. Like, just think about it.
And
dude.
after the
past
Ariana
year.
Grande shit,
Yeah, it's fucking unfair. It's fucking unfair for the dude, but it is what it is.
it's not unfair. He was a complete douchebag during this whole time. I agree with what he's saying here, and I'm glad he's saying it. Hopefully, his stupid generation actually listens to him. They won't. They'll now go fuck Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, these people think they pay a ticket and they can do whatever the fuck they want. It's like it's at the point where it's annoying.
Yeah.
Really, with everywhere you go though.
You're right. Yeah.
Embarrassing it is to be our age and walk out and know everybody thinks you're a fucking idiot? Grow the fuck up. Now I'm continuing.
Yeah. Now he just goes back into the thing. You can kill it now. But you see what I mean? Like, I'm like, the message he's saying is right, but you're not the messenger. Like, sorry, you've been too much of a douchebag to be the messenger, especially like overnight like that. Like, if he slowly transitioned into this, okay, but you went from being the biggest hipster douchebag now to, you know, put your fucking phones away. This is something Louis C.K. would say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is something fucking
Yeah,
Patrice O'Neal
older
and Jim
guy.
Norton would say.
Like a veteran dude.
Like, this isn't something Pete Davidson would say 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that I have a problem with it. But I'm glad he's saying it. And Pete Davidson went from complete douchebag to just douchebag in my eyes for this.
Yeah,
All right?
not too bad.
Yeah, he's not the worst thing ever anymore.
All right.
But we still will keep that graphic fucking Pete Davidson just in case.
He's going to be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
I have a feel. Now, we spoke about something, and we had a very hard time deciding. I don't even think we came to a definitive decision on this one. So I went to Facebook with it. And John, all of a sudden, chimes in with not only a great answer, but like a very well thought out answer to the John Wick versus Rambo. Now, we have made certain set of rules. Not rules, really. I've set the playing field. Okay, now the John Wick versus Rambo playing field is open world. Picture the world empty. It's just John Wick and Rambo. Okay? That's what we're working with here. Then, I believe I put the kill count up. Now, the kill count on this is incredible because John Wick has more kills. This is how they bragged about John Wick. Has more kills than Freddy and Jason combined.
Really?
Yeah. Now, he does. He's got a tremendous amount of kills. I'm trying to find the post here. Let me get to it. But, okay, I know I'm getting closer now.
I should have worn my Rambo shirt.
You should have wore your Rambo
Fuck.
shirt. That would have been incredible.
I just saw
Here we
another
go.
one.
Here we go. All right, so the body count, John Wick, 306 kills.
Wow.
John Rambo, 447, but that's on screen. Okay, we don't know how many people John Wick killed off screen, but Rambo has 50 plus confirmed kills in Vietnam.
Wow.
The babies count.
I sure hope so. So, John, please say what you, or do you want me to just read it?
Go ahead.
All right, well, first I got to find it.
What, read what, his comment?
Yeah, because I'm not kidding. I don't, fuck. No, can you maybe remember it? Because for me to find it would be a pain in the ass.
That guy couldn't even drive a fucking bus, and Rambo's fucking fighting wars by himself.
That's what I'm talking about.
Done.
Yeah.
Wasn't your brother commenting? some long.
Everybody was getting
It was
involved.
to the point.
It was a popular post,
Yeah.
and
It
it
was
was passed
mind-blowing.
along. It was passed along. A lot of people shared it. Now, I rewatched Rambo 4 the other night.
He actually
and
went Back to the Future though, too, right?
What? That's the new Rambo
Going
you're
back
talking
in
about?
time though.
who did?
John Wick.
What, the
No, he
2008
didn't.
Rambo you're talking about?
Yeah, whenever it came out, but the
Okay.
newest one.
Yeah.
The new one comes out next month. I cannot wait for that
Oh, it's gonna
because
be amazing.
Rambo 4, which is just called Rambo, so that's what we're going to call it from here on out because no other movie is called Rambo.
Can you give us a scenario of the new Rambo? Because I
Oh,
haven't.
the
even,
new Rambo is he's got like a Mexican niece or something, and she gets taken, and they fucked up. You don't take Rambo's fucking
Mexican niece.
Yeah, Mexican niece, because it's not going to end well for anybody.
Yeah.
That's on the other side of John Rambo. Now, in Rambo 4, I mean, from the very first time he kills, when they're in that field and the whatever they are, those Asian guys are running back and forth with the landmines in the water.
Yeah, of course.
And he just takes the arrows out and just
Yeah.
He's like fucking
There was
Legolas in Lord of the
400
Rings.
arrows.
Yeah, he's
I
killing
mean,
it.
he's fucking Hawkeye from the Avengers. He's amazing.
Yeah, he is.
John Wick, he's got no arrow skills as far as I know.
No.
Okay. That's a big plus in the Rambo column as far as I'm concerned because Arrow's silent. He could be in a tree. John Wick's walking, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget,
Dude, do you remember
John
when he-
Wick got beat up by a nobody. One of the Russians, the Russian kid stomped him out in the beginning of the movie and killed the dog.
Do you
Well, there
remember-
was like 10 of them, but yeah, you're right. He
Come on.
should have been able to take all those non-trained fucking pussies.
Yeah.
Rambo, do you remember when he was hidden leaves? He could just snap that guy's neck, dude. Just walk right by. He's hidden leaves.
He'll just drop down from a tree
Yeah, done.
like Batman he is.
Rambo.
Yeah. Rambo all the way.
I gotta go Rambo, especially after watching Rambo.
Does he have any good lines in that movie? Did they show like any good one? Like
He
Cobra
does.
Kid?
I don't remember him off topic because you know what it is when you think Rambo, you think of one thing. I didn't start this war.
Yeah.
I didn't draw first blood.
Yeah, I bought I bought a Rambo shirt, and he's like, when he got arrested, and it's like his
mugshot.
mugshot, and every time I wear it, someone goes, "That's a fucking great
yeah,
shirt."
because it is a great shirt. You're absolutely right. That was one of the best buys
Then
you probably
I
ever
was gonna
made.
wear another one. He's on a motorcycle. He's like driving a motorcycle. They're actually pretty sick shirts.
Now I don't know if you guys know this about my shirt. I have a Michael Myers shirt on. My wonderful oldest daughter got it for me. Glows in the dark, also.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm safe, Rich, no matter what. I could be walking the streets of the Hard Bronx, and I'm glowing like a lightning bug out there. So watch out. All right, yeah. So we've all now decided Rambo's the guy. Still,
Rambo yeah,
is still the guy.
always the guy.
Now we've had this challenge out forever. If anyone's got a non-alien superhero, they have to be in the realm of reality, just like John Wick and Rambo are.
Who takes out Rambo? Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, because honestly, no one's taking Rambo out at this point.
I thought it was, dude.
And
by himself.
Yeah. And after Rambo 5 comes out, I think it's just going to be like even more solidified. Because he's going to take out the whole Mexican cartel.
For Trump.
What did he drive in like movies? Boats?
Oh, Rambo?
Yeah.
Everything.
Motorcycle.
Helicopters, motorcycycles,
Yeah.
boats.
Does Wick
Yeah.
drive
What
any of
didn't
that
he
shit?
drive?
Yeah,
Yes, he drives
muscle
motorcycles,
cars.
horses, muscle cars.
Chevelles, everything.
Yeah. I don't know if he can fly helicopters, which again, that's a point in the Rambo column. So, what else did I have? Joker gets a hard R. I don't really care about that. Anthony Michael Hall in the next Halloween movie.
What?
Anthony Michael Hall, next Halloween movie. He's playing Tommy Doyle.
Wow. Listen, whoever called in Skype, we missed your call. Call back. Call back. I didn't see your call, so
Yeah, call back. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like Anthony Michael Hall. He was
Yeah.
in Freddy Got Fingered.
yeah.
Dave Davidson here. Dave Davidson, blonde hair. Love that movie. If you don't know Freddy Got Fingered, fuck you.
Awesome movie.
Yeah, one of the funniest movies ever made. Really is. All right, we got Chappelle. I got to save that one for Jess. Oh, here we go. I think we talked about this before, though. Robert Englund says he's got one more Freddy in him. And when he's done, or if he ever gets to play him again, or if he doesn't, he wants Kevin Bacon to play him.
Yeah, I just read that somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Me
was
and you,
true.
we've heard the Kevin Bacon thing
we
before,
talked
right?
about this.
Okay, I thought so.
Probably maybe maybe a year ago we talked about this.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. The either way though, still a good choice in my opinion. Robert Englund, you don't have one left in you. Stop it.
No.
He's like 80.
What if they
Come on.
like wheel him around in a wheelchair and shit?
John, what age did you start masturbating?
Sixth grade.
Like full on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when the first time I did it. I was on a toilet bowl taking it out of boner, and I just whacked it off, and it just.
Where'd you learn about it?
Porn.
Porn. You learned about jerking off from porn?
Well, I just watch you. You know, you
What
watch
porn
porn.
were you watching as a
I don't
kid?
know. I don't. You know what? Wait, I guess. Well,
It's just a dude in a
no,
chair.
I mean, you're watching porn. You're watching a guy just, come to release from whacking his hand.
There's no
think
girl.
about it,
It's just a guy beating
Yeah.
his meat.
Just staring at the camera. He doesn't even blink.
My father used to have weird porn. Just a guy whacking off in a porn. Yeah, I remember. I was like I was just like on the bowl, just and out of bone. I just whacked one off, and I fucking ejaculated.
You know who has the dumbest fan base out of all people? Star Wars.
You know, people are weird.
These motherfuckers get excited for every trailer that comes out and then get disappointed for every movie they see.
Yeah.
Like, when are these motherfuckers going to wake up? You're
It's-
not going to get what you want ever.
They're almost like as pathetic as wrestling fans.
This is supposed to be the last.
Almost.
This is the Skywalker,
It's
right?
like a grown
Yeah.
man walking around with belts everywhere. Fucking.
You had
I
that
don't
was
have a
you.
belt.
You
I
were
don't have
walking
a
around
belt.
with belts.
I don't have a belt.
You have belts.
No, I don't know.
There's pictures of you walking around with a
Yeah,
belt.
no, I had a belt and a thing because you want to get it signed, but I didn't want to carry it. I was arguing it.
I would never fucking.
Like walking around a belt, you're walking around a fucking arena with a belt. You're a fucking 50-year-old. Like, you look like a dick.
You do look like a dick. Absolutely. 100%. Not only do you look like a dick walking around with it, you look like a dick because everyone knows you paid hundreds of dollars
Yeah.
for a fake belt.
Yeah.
A belt that the guys who really have the belt don't even earn.
Yeah.
Like, they don't earn it. It's given to them. They're not earning it.
You're a grown man walking
Frankie,
around with a belt.
Like, you notice how no one walks around with the replica UFC belt?
No,
Never.
no.
Because we're like, oh, you're a UFC champ? Let's fucking do this, bro. You're just getting your ass kicked by a
Yeah.
bunch of fucking MMA fucking street
I
fighters. and
honestly have
shit.
more respect if a guy walked around with face paint on instead of a belt. Just
Yeah,
it
face
looks
paint's all
cooler.
good, bro. I'm down with. I wouldn't do it. I think you're an asshole.
Yeah,
for
you look
doing
like a
it.
dick.
Yeah, but you know, I would much more respect a face painter than a fucking belt wearer.
Yeah, Frankie Dom Toretto. He's not going to kill Rambo.
You're out of your. Shut up, Frankie.
Sorry, Frank. Listen. I love. It's not maybe
Who?
in a car race.
Dom Toretto.
I love Dom Toretto, but
Not even in a car race.
Did
What
he-
are you
did any of you
talking
see
about?
what, you think Rambo could beat him in a car race? Stop.
Rambo can beat anyone on
Yeah.
anything on land.
Rambo could beat him in a foot race.
Yeah, like seriously, he'll somehow be at the finish line, fucking waiting for
He
him.
jumps out of planes, dude.
Come on.
Fuck.
He fought. I don't understand what he
outta
get. That's
here.
like him going to Afghanistan and killing everybody and taking Saddam Hussein's
This is why we
head.
beat you up all the time when we were
Like,
younger,
dude.
Frankie.
That guy could do anything.
You say dumb shit like that.
I miss you, Frankie.
I love Frankie. He's one of my favorite people, and I never see him.
Hey, Frank. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
All right, here we go.
Oh boy. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure you're very careful. All right.
All right, here we go. Who is this? Where you calling
I know
from?
who it is.
I want a belt.
I know who it is.
Who is this?
Hey, you guys are talking about people walking around with belts, grown ass men.
Oh.
Tommy NC's been wanting a belt for himself for fucking years
shit.
now.
Yeah, no, dude. Honestly, it's ridiculous. And like I just said, the guys who really have the belt didn't earn it. Why is no one walking around with the WBA fucking heavyweight world boxing replica? You know why? Because you'd get punched in the face because people would think you're a legit boxing champion. They'd be like, "Oh, the only way to get that is to earn it."
Yeah, let me punch this guy in the face.
I wanted to call in for a couple of reasons. One, what's up, John? Good to see you.
Who was
back
that?
in the saddle,
Ken. I
bro.
thought it was Ken. What's up, Ken? How are you, bro?
What's going on?
Not much. How are you, buddy?
Good to see you back there, man.
Good to hear from you.
It's like a throwback.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I also heard you guys talking about Rambo and shit too. I don't know if I'm looking forward to this Rambo movie, man, to tell you the truth.
Dude, this new trailer, I'm fired up for
Like,
it.
but come on, though, man. How many fucking times are we gonna do this?
Hey, Ken.
This is the
Ken,
last time.
Hold on. Ken, what did everyone say about Rambo, the last one? What did everybody
That was
say?
The last one.
No, but everyone was like, "Oh, another Rambo." What did everybody say about Balboa when it came out? Oh, another Rocky. And what did fucking Stallone do? He knocked that shit out the park. What did everybody say about Creed when it was announced? Oh, more Rocky movies. Motherfucker gets nominated for an
Yeah,
Oscar.
even if it sucks, it's still going to be awesome.
Yeah,
Because, like,
come on.
you want to
Did
see
you
an
guys,
action movie,
did you-
dude.
Did you ever see the interview with Stallone about the fucking war that he had with Schwarzenegger back in the 80s,
over
early 70s.
over a
late
role.
70s.
Over a role, right?
It was over a ton of roles because he was like, the way that Stallone explains it in the interview is, he's like, I was always going to war with this guy, and he said that it started out.
Wait. Hold on. Could you do it in Stallone's voice?
Yeah, he could do it in both their voices. Yeah, but listen, he was saying that it was over. He was sitting in the Academy Awards, the night of the Academy Awards, and Stallone is sitting right next to Schwarzenegger, like a table away. And they had Rocky up for Best Picture of the Year.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I'm turning you up. Go ahead.
Yeah, all right, so he had Rocky up for the Best Picture of the Year. And Stallone said once he lost Picture of the Year that he was, like, embarrassed because Schwarzenegger kept looking over at the table. And he said that Schwarzenegger got up and won an award for, like, Best New Actor or some shit that year. And that he walked past Stallone and, like, laughed in his face.
Hey, hold on.
Huh?
At the Oscars, Schwarzenegger's got no Oscars. This was not at the Oscars.
No. He won like some kind of fucking award for the movie in general. It wasn't like just his award. It was like in general.
Okay.
So what happened?
Some shit.
What happened at the award show?
So yeah,
He looked at him and he gave him like a dirty look. And then after that, every role that would come out, Stallone would be like, Is Schwarzenegger up for this role? And they'd be like, yeah, they're considering Schwarzenegger. And he'd be like, I want it. I want this role. I want this fucking role. I'm not letting him get it. And you know what one of those roles were?
Wow.
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
That's what I was going to
worst
say.
fucking films of all time.
That's what I was going to
tell
say.
me you can't totally see Schwarzenegger in that movie with the little tiny ass
Well,
lady.
they said that was Schwarzenegger's movie.
Yeah.
And at the last second, Stallone jumped in and said, I want the movie. I don't want him to get it.
So
He said if he
Stallone's
would've
got the
known-
bigger dick in Hollywood than Schwarzenegger.
Of course.
You really?
Yeah.
Stallone's got
You
his own
say it-
movies.
Jeez, Schwarzenegger's
Arnold-
the Terminator,
yeah, but
bro.
Arnold never made his movies. He didn't make
All right.
Rocky.
Who?
Stallone doesn't own Rocky, by the way.
Yeah,
he doesn't own any of that.
Yeah, but he made Rocky.
No, he don't.
He invented Rocky.
Rambo.
Yeah.
Rambo versus Terminator. Who wins?
Rambo.
Rambo.
Absolutely. That's not even close.
What about
Terminator's a stupid
Rambo versus
machine.
Bruce Lee?
Wait, Rambo versus who?
Yeah.
Terminator.
Oh, man.
Sarah Connor beat the Terminator.
Exactly. A chick beat Terminator. A chick and a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah,
I know, but still, man, the Terminator is fucking popular as fuck.
Yo, all right, who you got, John Wick or Rambo?
Rambo, man, come on, every time.
Have you seen the John Wick movies, though? You said that very
I can't
fast.
watch it. I can't watch it.
No, Kenny,
They're
you have
amazing.
to. They're amazing.
I don't know what's amazing about them. I don't like watching Keanu Reeves
Ken,
go
I was
around
the same
killing
way.
people. It's
I was
just- I don't know.
I promise you, I was the same way. I even watched the first movie once by myself, and I was like, "Fuck this
It's
movie."
just not believable.
Hold
bro.
on, dude.
Keanu Reeves is not believable.
Well,
in,
trust
like,
me,
I don't know.
you have to watch these movies. The first one is probably the weakest one of the bunch.
They're so good.
They're so good, Ken. You have
Right.
to watch John Wick. I'm
You mean
telling
you guys actually agree on a fucking movie together?
Dude, and we
too?
didn't at first. Richie was all for John Wick, and I wasn't. And then me and Jess one night, I was like, fuck it, let's watch John Wick. Because I wanted to rewatch it, because everybody was on the John Wick train. And I'm like, let me rewatch it. Maybe I'm missing something. And I was.
Yeah, because
Ken.
I'm like, how
I
are they
was.
making 3 films of this shit?
No,
Like,
they're making
you
another
know?
one. It's coming out, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for John Wick 4.
Yo, you know who's
The only thing more amazing that could have happened was Tom Cruise play the role.
The only thing more amazing that could have happened was a Top Gun sequel. Oh, wait. We're getting that, too.
Is that going to be
Yeah,
corny?
you know
It's gotta
something?
be.
That thing looks like it has
Hold
legs,
on.
bro.
Well,
Like
first of
that
all-
movie looks like it's going to be good.
Did you just say that
know?
guy sucks?
I hate Tom Cruise.
Fuck
What the
you,
fuck is
John.
wrong with you, bro?
Tom
Listen,
Guy's
Cruise.
annoying,
I don't like
dude.
Tom Cruise either,
No.
but you
He
can't
hasn't seen
deny
his
he's one of the
fucking kid in
greatest
like
actors of all time.
10
No.
years, dude.
Ken,
Fuck that guy.
Ken, I'm going to shut you both down right now. Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Ken,
my God.
No, hold up. Every time you watch a Tom Cruise movie, you don't seek it out. Neither do I, Ken. I don't go, ooh, new Tom Cruise movie.
never.
Gotta watch that.
Never do.
Never happens. But when I watch a fucking Tom Cruise movie,
Awesome.
10 out of fucking 10 times, I enjoy the shit out of that Tom Cruise
Every
movie.
time. Every time.
Well, I'll tell you what, people went and flocked to go see that fucking
Mission
what was that fucking,
Impossible.
like Mission Impossible shit, man. I mean, would they make 6 films
Yeah, but
with
they're up
that?
to like 6 or 7, and they're still going with that
Yeah.
fucking franchise. It's
Fucking
bigger than ever,
crazy.
and
Yeah.
they're fucking awesome movies.
Bro, people flock to go see Fast and Furious, and that shit sucks.
Oh no, that I
love
agree.
it.
That shit is
Yo,
garbage.
you know who the fucking real weird fans are? The Fast and Furious, real Fast and Furious. They're complaining and arguing about. I'm reading the shit when the Rock movie came out.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're shitting all. Yeah, they're going nuts. The people like
that movie didn't do well.
Really?
The Fast and Furious movie.
Dude, I don't think The
it
Rock's a
didn't do
good
well.
actor, dude.
Yeah, well,
He's not a good actor.
Yo, we went over the top 10 male actors, the top 10 paid male actors, and The Rock just recently took over the number one spot.
He's just a likable dude.
Well, chicks dig him
but
too.
you also got to remember, this guy's doing movies out the ass, bro.
Yeah, he does. He's
You
got
know,
like 4 movies.
Yeah,
out
but
every
which
year.
one of them are fucking incredible?
I don't know, man. They must have
know
like
which one
he
is
must
really
have
good?
like 2 or 3 Rocks, like clones of himself. Because I don't know how the fuck he's getting around to do all these movies.
There's 2 Rock movies that I absolutely fucking love, and they're I think his first 2 movies. The Rundown,
great
with Sean William Scott.
What movie was that where he played where he was gay?
Be Cool, and Walking Tall. Walking Tall is kind of cheesy, but I love the shit
Yeah,
out of
because
that
it was like an
fucking movie.
80s movie.
It
reminded me of an 80s
It
with
was like
both of those
Roadhouse,
movies.
where they cut him up and shit, and he comes back for
Fuck
revenge with his stick.
Yeah, that was those
Yeah,
two.
that is a good movie.
Yeah, but I'm saying like now he's like the best, biggest paid actor. What fucking good movie?
Dude, he's
did
a
he have?
conglomerate. He's got the production company. Him and his ex-wife. His ex-wife's like a sick bodybuilder, but she's also the partner in his It's like Take 8 Productions or whatever they call it. But he's now producing the movies he's in, and that show Ballers he does too. Don't
Now,
forget.
would you say that he's the number 1 paid wrestler actor of all time? Now,
Yeah.
Who else would it be?
Who else would it be?
Well, I mean, you could say that Hulk Hogan was up there for a while.
he
I mean,
never-
Hogan
did
didn't make
but
money like
he
that.
did
What about
corn
Jesse
movies.
Ventura? You got Jesse.
No.
he was getting pretty big.
Yeah, but he didn't make money like that.
No, he didn't. I mean, The Rock has gone further than any
You know
fucking
who might come
ex-wrestler.
close to
Cena.
The Rock is like Cena.
Yeah, The
Yeah,
Rock.
because that
What
fucking
about
Stone
What about
Cold.
Batista?
No.
Maybe that
Dude,
Marvel
Batista
money's
has
no
been
joke,
in-
bro.
Dude, just think about this. Batista was in fucking one of the most mega fucking hits of all
a
time.
couple
Fucking-
of them.
Not
Yeah.
one of. He was in the biggest hit ever.
Yeah,
You know?
ever.
The Rock surpassed
Yeah,
everybody.
you know what? He
I
was
bet
in
you
the
The Rock
leading.
would kill to be in. Would have killed to be in those Marvel movies.
Yeah, he's in DC. He's in the DC universe. He's Black Adam.
Yeah, that's what they're saying they're going to do with him now, right?
They've been saying it for years, and it's still in production. That's why Shazam and Black
Shazam was
Adam.
good.
Shazam was
I liked
great.
it.
And Shazam and Black Adam are, like Black Adam, Shazam's Lex Luthor or Joker. You know what I mean?
What did you guys see Shazam?
Yeah, I loved it.
No.
I loved it.
Yeah, I
Did you?
thought it was good,
No.
man. I thought it was a good.
I
flick.
don't really watch. I watch a couple of Rock's movies. I don't fucking like the guy. I think he's fucking just fake.
Rampage
he looks like a
stunk.
fake asshole to me.
Rampage was horrible. The jumping across the world to reach the building was terrible.
He's giving away
that
cars
movie
to
with
his
the
mom.
buildings. I don't think that movie was even in the theaters.
It was Die Hard with one leg, pretty much. No, it was. It came and went real fast. It was. Like Die Hard with one leg.
Don't you guys like think The Rock looks like it's like? I mean, he does everything for promote, but like he's giving away cars on video with his mom. Like he's giving his mom a car. Big deal. If I was a millionaire, I'd give my
Well,
mom
I
a
just,
car.
I just watched
deal.
his show,
Then he's
The
giving like his
Ballers.
what?
He's also got that show Ballers.
No,
on
but I'm
HBO,
saying like
which is-
he's just you know what he's just he's fucking good at promoting shit, dude. He'll have like water here,
Yeah, he
and then he
is.
has like he's always drinking the tequila that he's like he has his own tequila. He's fucking. I mean,
Plus, he's all in Dick's Sporting Goods too. He's
yeah,
got-
well, he has his own line
He's
of
a
fucking
businessman.
workout.
What
shit,
is it,
like
Hitman,
Cody.
right?
He's all in the dick.
Under Armour.
he's all in the Dicks.
I thought that's what you were going to say, Richie. He's all in the
Ken,
dick,
did you
too.
watch the new Chappelle stand-up?
I saw parts of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
Dude, you gotta watch it, dude. And watch the new Kevin Hart one too while you're at it.
Listen, I'm psyched. I'm psyched about what I heard you guys saying, and then I heard rumbles of it too. Eddie Murphy's my favorite of all time, so like I haven't watched his stand up new shit in like fucking 30 some odd years. It's crazy that he could potentially come out with something new. That would just be a fucking.
It would be
That's
incredible.
a must see.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but
I
there's,
mean,
there's
like
a
you
lot
said,
of build up.
I don't know what he's gonna bring though. But
Yeah, there's a lot of build up there. You better come with your fucking best game you've ever had.
comedy's different now. You know what I mean? From when he was doing it. So I mean,
After
know.
this Chappelle thing, I think this Chappelle thing is going to send ripples through the comedy world.
Yeah, but didn't he not want to do like jokes about like Cosby and shit at some time?
Chappelle?
No. What's his name?
Oh, Eddie Murphy? No, Cosby didn't want him to do jokes about him.
Oh.
Yeah. And he didn't want him to curse and shit. That
Yeah,
was the thing from Raw.
Was that like the best Saturday Night Live like era when he was on there? Because
Yo,
that
let me
shit
tell
was
you,
fucking
dude,
incredible.
If Eddie Murphy comes out with jokes about fucking Bill Cosby, he is gonna kill.
Oh,
I'm
he
telling you right
absolutely
now because
must. He
dude,
must.
when he got on, did you see when he got on stage and said a joke about Cosby at that awards dinner?
Yeah, it was the Mark Twain award or whatever it is. And,
Yeah, dude, it was fucking great just to hear him do Cosby again.
But I can't wait for that. And I'm arguing with today, just real quick to get back to the Chappelle thing, with some idiot. He's like, dude, greatest comics of all time. Murphy, Pryor, Carlin. I'm like, really? With your generic list, first of all. Second of all, he's like, Chappelle's not even close. He's not funny. And I'm like, dude,
Stop.
That's your opinion. For one, comedy's subjective. But the masses have decided Dave Chappelle's a comedy fucking legend. You fucking,
he is. He is.
You know, Steven from fucking Arkansas don't get to decide that Dave Chappelle doesn't get to be brought up in the conversation, because he does. Like, fuck.
Yeah, he definitely deserves it. I mean, dude, the guy's a stand-up comic genius. Like and I'm sure that Carlin and fucking all those guys that were once great and once ruled the comedy game, I'm sure that they would tell you that Chappelle is fucking great.
They never put out
absolutely
the
would.
Chappelle Show changed the whole fucking thing.
Chappelle Show's changed TV, like the way, because for one, shit got really PC after he went away. Everything got really fucking careful after Dave left.
Yeah, that show broke grounds. It was one of a kind. There was nothing like it before or after.
No, Carlos Mencia tried to do. Remember that?
Oh, my
where the
God.
fuck does he get off?
Dude, I hated Mencia almost just as much as I hated that other fucking guy who was out for a while.
I was just gonna say.
I forgot his name, dude. I hate this fucking guy. You probably know who I'm talking about. He basically did college campuses all over the place.
Daniel Tosh. Daniel Tosh?
No.
Fluffy?
He was doing movies. He did that movie with the chick who played Daisy in the new Dukes of Hazzard. Remember?
Oh, Dane Cook. No, Dane Cook's got some good stuff, dude.
I couldn't stand that fucking guy, dude.
His first album is really, really strong, dude. His first album is really strong. His second album.
A lot of people tell me that, but I just.
His second album is really strong. Me and my brother-in-law and our ladies went and seen him. 2 years ago now? Out in
and
the city,
you know what the
and he
rumors are
killed,
about
dude.
him too? That he poaches people's fucking jokes too.
Yeah, but
Probably all do that.
that's old. And there was a couple Louis jokes that maybe he did, but for the most part,
He got a lot of shit for it, and I think he straightened.
But he's also
himself
got a lot. Like you can't sit there and go, all right, there is parallel thinking that happens. You know, two people can have an itchy asshole. Two people can think of, I can name my kid anything I want. Those aren't like groundbreaking ideas here. Let's be honest. And for two, he's got too much original material to sit there and think, why would he only steal these two jokes? You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make sense.
I don't know, man. He just seemed like a comic that was just meshed together of all other comics to me. Generic.
You know what? It's actually happened here because on other podcasts, I've heard them talk same scenarios that we've talked, and we've talked about it
parallel
fucking
thinking.
2 years earlier than they have. Could they have listened to our show and
Of course
took our
not.
materials?
Of course not.
Oh no,
Probably
but you
not.
know what? That happens. Yeah, it happens.
But,
that
you
happens,
know.
man.
Or
You know.
this happens. You know what I'm saying? Like you may have heard it in like a flash, and subconsciously now you come up with this idea.
Well,
of your own.
I saw like a video on one comic saying something, and then him saying something
Yeah, it was Louis.
very, very
It was
similar.
Louis.
And like,
I know the video
you
you're talking about. Amy Schumer. Now you watch
Oh, I
her
can't
shit.
stand that bitch.
There's a skit on the Amy Schumer show that is almost shot for shot the same skit as I think it was Mad TV. I mean, literally almost shot for shot, dude. It was fucking insane. Then she's got all the jokes that people accuse her of stealing from Patrice. So, you got Amy Schumer who does that. Now, Carlos Mencia, that guy definitely stole. Everyone came out on him. Everyone fucking lit him
Yeah,
up.
his career went fucking down fast, bro.
Big time.
Rogan pulled his
But
card.
Rogan took a fucking beating for that. People don't know this. Rogan got kicked out of the Comedy Store for like 7 years. They wouldn't let him in this Comedy Store. Yeah. He was doing work at the Ice House and the Laugh Factory then.
Yeah, because they were making more money off Mencia. His management cut him off.
Yeah, everybody dumped him. And then, 7 years later, once it came out that, oh shit, Joe's telling the truth, and then you got Ari Shaffir saying it, you got Bobby Lee saying it, fucking George Lopez beat him up. Like, so.
Yo, you know that he used to date my sister, right?
Who, George Lopez?
No, not George Lopez, dude.
Oh, Carlos
Hello, I'm here
Mencia?
for your sister, hey! No, fucking, what's his name? Joe Rogan.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
Yeah, he did. Yep.
I guess it didn't end
in,
well.
Back in 1993, 94.
No shit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Then how come you don't know any connections to Joe?
Let me tell you, let me tell you, I used to fucking give my sister shit all the time about that, and I was like, you stop dating that fucking guy, because one time he came into our house, and he used to hang out there, like, they dated for like 5 months, and he would hang out at the house all the time, and he was in there one time, and my dog went into the room, and he was petting the dog and shit, and my dog started to kiss him, and when my dog kissed him, he, like, opened up his mouth and, like, tongued the dog, basically, and my sister was, like, grossed out by it, right, so she broke up with him. And fucking years later, he starts going to all these clubs out here, and he becomes a a known comic. And I used to say to my sister all the time, "What are you fucking crazy? You fucking you fucking break up with this guy just 'cause
Did he live out here? Did he live out here?
No.
He used to train like in I think he used to
I think
train
for a
at
while
like
he was living out here when he was doing the clubs.
because
I think he was living in the city. I thought
he was training
and
at like
coming out here.
the UFC shit and like over there by you.
By who?
By him. What was the guy?
Oh,
that
Matt
was over
Serra.
there? Yeah, he used to go to that school, I think.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I am not
He used to be on Strong all the time.
sure about that. All right, let's get into one last thing before we get out of here. The midget from fucking Bayshore got arrested.
Yeah. I was going to say that
He
before.
was fighting with Lenny Dykstra.
No, he was having a fucking another tiff at the fucking marina that he's always hanging out at. So if you want to see this moron, just go to the Bayshore Marina.
Fucking nutbag, bro.
But the cops fucking finally arrested this idiot.
He used to go
well,
to,
you see how he talks to the cops? You ever see how?
He talks to everybody like shit. He's an awful person.
He's an asshole.
He's like a complete.
No, he really is a scumbag. Like, he legit is a piece of shit.
Yo, he used to go to the
You know?
fucking. He used to go to the fucking post office over here, and my friend said he's a fucking wacko.
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell he's fucking.
Dude, when he got taken down by that 8-foot guy, nobody was like, he shouldn't have done that.
No.
Everyone was like, good, fuck him.
No, and he's like, and then he's like doing interviews, like, God, like he's told the guy that like you want to go, and the guy like, fuck it.
Yeah,
and he's
he
like,
took him down.
look at a sergeant out there. Why are you talking shit,
You're not
bro?
my father. You're not my boss.
You're not God.
You're not God.
Yo, if you were there, like you were at that thing, when you would I would just blast him right in the
You know who he sounds like when he says God?
I'd wanna
Ken,
slap him.
Ken, you might know this.
Yeah.
Remember Susan Waltman from the Yankees when Roger Clemens
Yeah,
showed
yeah.
up? Roger Clemens is in the owner's box. He sounds like that when he says God.
In George Steinbrenner's book.
Remember that stupid asshole? What an asshole she was. Oh my God, Roger Clemens is in George Steinbrenner's box, right? And shut up.
I don't even want to. I don't want to plug the guy. I don't to plug the guys. In. I hate him. But, like,
inside
is
him.
he actually fighting Dykstra?
I hope so.
Was that
I hope
promo-
Dykstra
Oh, I
just
hope
beats the
so,
fuck
man.
out of him.
Dykstra's there's something. He's nuts.
I hope Dykstra does that thing where he holds his one hand out on the top of his head and then just punches him in the face repeatedly while he's holding him back. Fucking asshole.
They showed him like sparring, and it was like the funniest shit you ever seen in your life.
John, I obtained
is
a
this?
fucking chant list from a animal rights march
Where
in
did
the
you get
city.
this?
Did you see that?
Oh, where would you find
There's
that?
no excuse for animal abuse.
This is a chant list.
What do we want? Animal liberation. When do we want it? Now. We want justice for the animals. We want freedom for the animals. Go vegan for the animals. And then lastly, their lives not ours, their bodies not ours, their milk not ours, their fur not ours, their eggs. No, they are. I paid for them. It's mine. Fuck you. All right? I'm going to slice up a fucking steak. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to skin a fucking rabbit. I'm going to make a fucking
Yeah.
scarf out of it.
This is obtaining this is pretty fucking cool.
Like, fuck you. That's why these are the same people that probably believe in God, but then they're like, what do you think God put these things here for? For us to fucking kill them and eat them and
This is
warmth
what they hand these people
and-
to chant like when you're out.
yeah, and warmth ourselves with. What else were people supposed to wear without killing animals? Leaves? You're going to warm yourself up in the winter with fucking leaves? I don't
Their
think
milk,
so.
not ours.
Yeah. So the liberal, because we would never get our hands on something like this, because we would never go to something like this. So it's kind of weird that I got my hands on one of these
Their
fucking
body.
chant lists.
Ken's
Their milk.
phone died. That's why he just
Not
crapped
ours.
out.
Yeah. Well, it's time anyway.
Yeah. Well, we want to thank Ken for calling in. Ken, of course, from Foulmouth Network. If you're not a subscriber to them, head over to their YouTube channel. They're doing a bunch of stuff Wednesday, Saturday. Sometimes Ken does things on Monday. I think that's all the days they do. But go check them out, Foulmouth Networks. And one sec. All right. Of course, Vince Russo's the brand. Go over to russosbrand.com right now. Go sign up. It's only $3.95 a month. You get over 12 shows, of course, with yours truly. Of course, Vince Russo. You get Shane Douglas. You get Disco Inferno. You get Ben Hameen, Stevie Richards. And, of course, you get the newest. And I have a feeling this one's going to take off on the brand, Rich. I have a feeling this one's going to take off on the brand. The newest and hottest and sexiest podcaster in the game and new member of the brand, of course. This Is Life is now part of the brand, so you get that as well. Stay tuned for This Is Life because it's coming up next.
Next
right
week.
here.
Yeah. This month tonight?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
it's right here tonight.
Yeah, John.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Try to keep up.
Yeah,
bud.
I don't know what day it is.
Let's thank John for making a grand appearance
Thanks.
tonight.
Get out of my face. Get out of here.
Do it.
Thank
Everybody,
you.
give
Everybody.
John a round of applause for showing up tonight.
Show him your penis.
Thanks.
Yeah,
That's
everybody
so
flash
in.
your penis.
Show him a nipple.
I
Just
can't.
one. Just one. There we go. Look at that.
Oh, hot.
Look at that
That's
nip.
fucking sexy.
That is sexy. Yeah, stay tuned, of course, because This Is Life coming up next. It's the first episode that's going to be aired on the brand, so we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. It's going to be a good time. StatementGames.com, of course. Head over there now for all your prop bets. Baseball season's almost over. Football season's about to start. So what better time to head over to StatementGames.com and have a little bit of fun placing some prop bets. You can win prizes, all sorts of cool shit, gift cards, bobbleheads, jerseys, tickets even. So go there now. And, of course, Opie Radio. We love the Opster. Go to opieradio.com. Check out his podcast. And, of course, our favorite chef on the planet, Chef Carl Ruiz, over at La Cubana in downtown Manhattan, over in the Meatpacking District. So if you're over there, head in, get a bite.
Meatpacking.
That's right.
Meat packing.
Get a pint to eat over at La Cubana and tell Carl Super Ugly Show sent you.
You're getting a lot of thanks over here, John, in the chat.
Everybody.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, I was told
Everybody.
for this appearance I would get a pair of soiled underwear from one of you guys.
Awesome.
No.
I would win. No. What about Rich?
No,
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
just
We're
listen.
not doing any more underwear gives outs for now.
Yeah.
You don't want to fucking soil the bit.
Yeah.
Soil?
Who's in? I was in the chat. Everybody's it's not like who's in there?
It
Everybody's
was just
in
one
there, dude.
person.
Everybody.
I'm
It was
sure.
Earl.
Hey, Earl. Captain Spaulding is with that. Hey, how are you, Captain?
And that's it, right, Rich? We did the damn thing?
That's
Thank
it.
you
We
for
did
That's
Well,
it. All right,
good
guys,
show
stay
tonight.
tuned. This is Life coming up next. First episode on the brand. We're very excited. We'll see you in a few minutes, and we will see you next Tuesday.